Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I realized I'm sitting here just clicking on stuff. The show is live, and I'm just chilling. Welcome to the My Part of Town podcast. I'm Mr. CD Enforcer, aka Poppy, called the Bad Boy. Happy July 4th after weekend. Only 3 days of work before we back to the party again this Friday. So I hope you guys had a good time. I know my neighbors had a good time. They are still having a good time because I bet the fireworks probably about to start going off again in a few minutes. God bless Central America. So we're going to get into the show. The show's all about Philadelphia, all the things going on in and out the city, all the stuff around. We always like people to also come in and watch the show. Tell us about your city. Comment in the comment section. I'll do my best to catch them. I'm trying to master the process because I'm building while I fly. So, of course, I do want to thank you guys for watching, right? For watching. And then I'm going to start a video in a second, too. That'll just, do like whatever entertainment stuff. Let's see here. Our talking usually starts about 8:45, 9 o'clock. Today we're going to be talking about the Philly stuff. Also, our Philly bio of the day is Rich Gannon. If you remember, he's a great Minnesota quarterback. He's a PA guy, so we're going to hear about him. Also, I have a couple of topics to talk about. If you don't know, a little bit of white powdery stuff was found in the White House. I suspect Hunter Biden, allegedly. And then there was some stuff going on social media. Tracy Ellis Ross was flashing the body and the booby parts to let people know she's still open for some peen. Now, she's about 50 years old, and we'll have a talk later about how I feel about Tracy Ellis Ross because I know she tries hard, but she's got a lot. I'll talk about it later. But let's get a video going. We'll have some fun stuff to listen to. I don't know what my little plan is for today because I didn't really have no daggone plan. Let me see what's going on here, guys. One moment as I get myself together. Sorry for moving so slow. Let me get some stuff playing here. 1 second, guys. What do? We do skip bags on Monday. On Wednesday, we do Volo. So today, I guess I'm going to just make you guys listen to my rap music today. I guess, whatever, right? You guys don't care. Well, matter of fact, I have songs that are actually up on the internet that I actually have up and I get paid for. So I guess I should play them. I have my digital distribution. So if you see, when you search my name, I have a topic. But you can see these are my albums and singles up at the time that are up for streaming and things like that. I'm going to go with the What the F album because it's the longest one and it has the most songs. Actually, no. I'm going to go with the Soul City album because Bolo's brother made some of the beats on there. So we're going to go with that and then we'll switch over if needed. Screams like it's moving. That look crazy. Am I tripping? It must be a Moyer happening to be designed. All right. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to whatever. It's my stuff, so fair use.
Welcome to a place where life is cold and faces old. Drug and thugging, it is acting bold. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where sons behold they fathers mold and daughters acting like they mothers swole. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where government forgot his plan. Niggas sinking in their time and sand. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where cousins say one love and plan. Police be kicking on our thugging can. It's so sick.
Welcome to my soul city. Coming to your face, grab your bitch like a titty, and then I pluck her, take her to my spot, big fucker. I run you to the place the body cut you because I run and tuck you, and I come back and go into the hole I come in. I run you over like I be that super nigga God. I got my angels and my demons that be on in charge. Don't worry that we cooking like a dog, and yeah it's fat greasy, and yo we kinda preachy because we talking to you pussy niggas acting peachy because you're scared of me.
Welcome to a place where life is cold and faces old. Drug and thugging, it is acting bold. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where sons behold they fathers mold and daughters acting like they mothers swole. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where government forgot his plan. Niggas sinking in their time and sand. It's so sick. Welcome to a place where cousins say for love and plan. Police be kicking on our thugs.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so, you need StreamYard On Air. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce the launch of StreamYard On Air. StreamYard On Air is a
My
live
mic wasn't on.
webinar
Stop trying to
platform.
get a free
You can
commercial,
host a
StreamYard. You
webinar,
always
an
trying to come
event,
up on
or a
somebody.
live stream
I'm
on
already paying
StreamYard
y'all.
or
Get out my
embed it on.
business.
Black Jesus, make sure you get it. Yo, black Jesus, black short, black nothing here. Yo, yeah, black Jesus, nigga, always forgive. Like I'm coming to my people that be coming from red. Talking about my babies and my ladies dying for give. Don't you worry about the person giving up in the bed. Yo, yeah, they grabbing us in the spot. Billy guys working hard for the shit in the spot. Yeah, the government is passing up, getting on down. Yeah, you gotta get to understand the people around, by the people that be on team, and the motherfuckers that be out there grabbing for dream. Yo, trying to get the hustle out of the scheme, Yo, hustlers, we hate them. Yo, you get on shit and bust in the spot. Yo, it's black Jesus, motherfucker, get it for right. Yo, working for the people and you're working for God. Yo, working for the dirty motherfucking inside, Yeah, they steady and shit. Yeah, they like a motherfucker that be tricking with a quick. Yeah, they got in, they grind in, they going for this. Yeah, they got in, motherfucker, they be rolling for this. Yo! It's 20 on this. We both gonna run to the ripping the shit. Now we going for the people that be busting the clip. And my niggas that be dying when they ripping the shit. Independent street. There were people that be dying when they get that meat. Now they rapping hard, they wanna get that ball. Till it's 40 out, so when you hit the ball. I'm like a job problem and shit. Trying to create motherfuckers that be jumping on clip. Red put the bitch hilly with shit about shit. Don't you worry about it, nigga. Don't you know when you talk about the motherfuckers get from there. I'm a nigga, homie, I'll show you a bill. Don't you worry about it, about a nigga from hell. Bill wise for God. Don't you worry about the niggas that be fucking around. 20 girls in the pussy, they never forgot. 20 glass on the motherfucker, get this hot. Jumping on right. When a motherfucker coming, cause he living at night. Then we walking through the dark streets, going hard. Only do it now, glory to God. Breaking on back. Then we back another motherfucker, ripping and jack. Then we tell them that the motherfuckers breaking it back. You don't know that you motherfuckers kicking the stack. Breaking them down. Don't keep breaking them down. Yeah, we breaking them down.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guest just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing. You could almost hardly hear them. Well, with local recordings from StreamYard, you'll be able to download a perfect quality video from your guest after the show. This means that no matter what you or your guest's internet connection is like, you'll be able to download the perfect high-quality recording every single time. You can also download both a separate audio and a separate video file for the hosts and guests. Now with StreamYard, you can have freeze-free studio quality recordings on any connection, anywhere in the world. You can choose to download them, stream them later, or edit and repurpose them.
Tell me.
It's your turn to test out local recordings today. Now available on StreamYard.
I can't do all that with this stuff. I can't do all that stuff that girl just said with this system. So y'all just know that.
Yeah. you hate me? Do you know my odyssey? My odyssey, I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey? I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey? I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey?
Won't you come to my story? Take it to my spot, make it gory. I got your body laying everywhere, screaming and you yelling till your head a fucking stare. And scream for the Lord, my God. Mr. Coffee coming so high. Tell you what you want, that's me, Mr. C. On the base, 1, 2, 3, I be all that you're looking for. Coming to the place, treat your body like a whore, even more. Bring it to the house, take it to that base that is on outside.
I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey? I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey? I can see you hate me. Do you know my odyssey?
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guests just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were freezing. You could almost hardly hear them. Well,
Bro, man, bro, these niggas out here, bro, they ain't, bro, I know. They ain't saying how they feel, you know what I'm saying? These niggas just reckless. We gonna show you how to do it, though. Listen. Yeah. Came a long way, got a long way to go. Gotta hit the liquor store, cap C, let it go. Run it, gun it till we bust. Cause we don't give a fuck, turn the music up. Cause we can't get enough.
Yeah, came a long way from a poor baby kid. Can't fathom the way I did. From Adams the way you lived there until 16. Then out of my own, daddy was gone and mom had no home. So I roamed the streets, I knew better than to become a beggar. But I felt I can't do better than my first job. The cheddar wasn't coming. What you mean, live off county building money? I ain't fronting. After about a week, I'm still hungry. So I picked up a hustle, kept it quiet like a muzzle on my mouth. So trouble wouldn't start the bubble. Not dealing, just stealing. Addicted adrenaline, the feeling became natural. I almost forgot my rap flow. When cash flow, you turn into an asshole for cash growth. You gotta do what you gotta do because that cash flow. So either you bang slang or either hang around. The ground is where you end up. The sound of a thief still rings in my sleep. Nightmares on fight fair, who cares? Not discreet, man, they sing in my sleep. Deep what I appear to be, but seriously, you ever been broke with no loaf of bread to put down your throat and go with this feeling for probably 4 more cold nights? I might became a slice and the hip hop was right, so I keep spitting this written until the day is over. I promise I'm a soldier.
Came a long way, got a long way to go. Gotta hit the liquor store, cap C, let it go. Run it, gun it till we bust. Cause we don't give a fuck, turn the music up. Cause we can't get enough, nigga.
recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on StreamYard. Have you ever done a recording where your guests just had terrible internet issues? They were blurry, they were free.
be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way?
I'm sick of going towards and you know my heart is warm. Poppy Carlo always living on. Never in it for the cheating, eating, doing wrong. The government is losing all the job, food gone. All my daughters' buses in the street, loose storm. All my sons is like them say emasculate and strong. When a team attack, all my brother knuckers, Martin, kid you back, make them fucking ruckus. Why we always gotta choose between two evils? Dog killing nigga calling on my Philly Eagles. All the rappers in the street, they always get rewarded. All the good men building in the crib, they get retarded. All my boys and men is out there living steady dying. All my mamas out there looking at them still crying. 40-hour lifestyle, living it up to your next paycheck. Testing your luck, discipline and mission, and it's only chance that we got. Keep it moving with precision, get that ass up to life.
Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way?
Tell me why. Please tell me why. Tell me why it have to be this way. Cause bad for me to say I wear the wrong color, I get clapped and see it gray. It's sad for me cause I never actually seen a day where I didn't hear or see a catastrophe in my face. A tragedy way these women selling their body so they can pay the dope man who be selling the models. And he probably wouldn't be selling it probably if he can get a job. But since a child he been a felon, and oddly enough the cycle continue. I write and then leave you. Advice try to do what's right. Despite for that see you will make you lose a fight. Using that rifle will see you to the likes of the devil's vice. Fall right on the menu. It's a circle. They think fitting in is a virtue. They die to be cool instead of live and be Urkel. So if they blasting me today, the last thing he would say is, I wonder why this have to be this way. If they blasting me today, the last thing he would say is, I wonder why this have to be this way.
Does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way? Tell me, does it have to be this way? Does it have to be this way?
Oh, tell me, is this worth more than living? No. Tell me, is this that all you're depending on? And tell me, did this really hurt your feelings? Oh, this might stimulate your mind that's missing. Oh, right.
Meet Grammarly Go, your go-to solution for getting quality work done quickly.
Folks, man. Folks, man. Pay attention to that bitch ass. That's my
I want to rub on your shoulder. Man, what I like is a bitch that be looking tight. Tell her daddy crazy shit like she can't ride. Damn it, that's the way I like it, keep my pimpin' fly. Type of lady when I'm locked, always send a kite. Riding mama, daddy, bust a shot and then the night. Baby, let me grab the body, cross you up like mine. No, that ain't the guy. You feel the baby, that's the pipe. You done did it, nasty girl, and ain't no sleep tonight. Acting good, getting good, it always be my game. Only focus is to make your body scream my name. Who else you got to blame? Go home and tell your girlfriend that I'm playing. Shining body like a chain. Watch this nigga do his thing. Rappers pimping, giving with a cane. Never lipping with a sipping line. Like a bag of line. And I'm giving people what they want. What I like is how you fight and take it home and let's just smoke a blunt. Fucking bitch, man. They give me what the fuck I want. It's gonna be stuff.
That's what I like. Why can't we think this over? That's what I like. Now, girl, let's take this moment.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but you see me in that picture. Not a tagline, still seen I was that nigga. Let's be honest, I've been messing with your sister. She ain't got no slippers, I ain't Cinderella with her. More liquor sipper, bad tipper giver. All types of niggas getting head like it's pillars. Not to brag, I just don't want you to differ. I'm just trying to cut you looking like a scissor. On the couch, lay the pipe open wide, pet it right. Lady like, why is it white? Oh my god, baby, white. Pussy left in stitches, dog, game tight. She love it how I did it, dog, came twice. Put your back in, they can all imagine all the fun you're having, cause we Cinemaxing. But now I need one off the bench who needs some action. Don't worry, you're the number 6, I get the Mac in.
That's what I like. Treat your man like a soldier. That's what I like. Why can't we think this over? That's what I like. Now, girl, let's take this moment. That's what I like.
Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Mr. Carlos, super nigga, best to never push me. Rapping game is filled with a bunch of bitches, nigga rookies. Buildings crushing bag of pink cookies. I'm eating them raw. Arrogance will always be the dirty genius of flaw. Loving Cali for the weed law. I'll be sweet. Next to Palmalisa be the pretty Cali girl. Skin is colored with a little swirl. Hard to find like a catching girl. When I find you, gonna pull you to the end of the world. Like it's football time to run the curl around my dick. Don't make it quick.
Baby, take your time.
Quickest way into a nigga heart is kept it fine. For a proper drop ahead game. Niggas jumping straight about the plane. Tell them shorty girl I'm loving how you do it, man. Make a couple babies do this thing. What I like is a girl to make me run insane.
That's what I like. Treat your man like a soldier. That's what I like. Why can't we think this over? That's what I like. Now, girl, let's take this moment. That's what I like.
Baby, stop saying. Just stop saying, baby.
Grammarly Go is a product that offers personalized generative AI assistant instead of writing replies from scratch.
Yeah, these niggas round the corner, so we gotta drop the album. Wanna ball hard like a sock full of aspirin. Gotta get with Samson, sitting in this mansion. Half big niggas ain't hot, it's embarrassing. Everybody know me. Small club, big spot, fuck holes, pit stop, separate the beat drop. So cold the shit's hot, everybody bang it. Check out for the language when you play it for your parents. Put me on the MySpace, Facebook, YouTube. If not, suck a dick. Have I introduced you? Shit, I got a screw loose. Good thing I'm foolproof. Make the crowd scream like I'm fucking with a pool cue. Fuck you, he's cool. Get me on the billboard. You account of Gilmore's in the Sack Fifth store. Lights fucked up and you mad cause your hips sore. Get up on the can so these niggas see your shit more.
Baby, can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you'll always be my girl. Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you'll always be my girl. Always be my girl. Baby, Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl. Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl.
Yeah, I was walking down the street. I saw a thick cutie and she looking real sweet. Excuse me, lady, pardon mine. I had to learn more about you cause you look so damn fine. Hey, sugar thing, you got a man. Does he know he has a lady master plan? Building families with heart brings so much love, you take it a la carte.
I'm taking you, I'm taking the kids, and I'm taking motherfucking everything, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Man, twisting, turning things around my head till my head rings. I'm out there looking for bliss. The world gets involved, makes them all miss. Please, baby, don't you go. Fucking something else is the one thing that I know.
Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl. Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl. Always be my girl. Baby, can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl. Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come
Yeah,
on, baby,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know that you always be my
yeah.
girl.
Use a dial, bitch. You break the fucking code, that's a foul, bitch. Them real bras know how to foul tips. It put them dark lines around they fat lips. Shake them fat hips. Only reason that I'm with you is them cat tricks. Got me high off the coochie play. Man, that's why I had to stop the street and say, damn, baby, can I see ya? Give me sweet tooth, wanna R. Kelly be ya. Rossi boy be the man, super set to me ya. Be so happy that your friends just wanna be ya. Love the way I dig your pussy cut it. Freak it all kind of ways, leave you feeling slutty. Pussy so wet, it's feeling muddy. Come around my place, wanna be my buddy. It's alright though. You know you fucking rollin', got the white flow. You run on buddy fast back low, Joe. And your body's filled with cream, ho ho. Ride your hard till your coochie bust it down. Silly fuck payaso be the killer fucking clown. And you always be my girl because you wear the crown. And nigga call and catch your case before I see it frown. Break it down.
Yeah, can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my world. Can I see you? Come on, baby, you know that you always be my girl. Can I see you? Tell you that I wanna have you living in my
Right, and we are now officially live at the My Part of Town podcast on Wednesdays. Happy July 4th once more. Happy after July 4th, but about 2 more days from partying again. We back in the house, getting it rowdy, talking about some crazy topics. Of course, this show is mainly focused on Philadelphia and all the things that is wrong with the city, but we also talk about what's going on in society. Our Philly bio of the day is Rich Gannon. He's a Pennsylvania guy, apparently, and apparently a Philadelphia guy. So he's a great quarterback, one of my favorites. We'll learn about him. Also, we're going to talk about what happened at the White House recently. Apparently, over this weekend, there was a white substance in a small bag labeled to be cocaine by the government found on the floor in the White House. Shout out to Hunter Biden, allegedly. Also, Tracy Ellis Ross recently took a nice photo of herself with her boobie covered by her hand to show how sexy she still looks. Now, if you do look up a bit, you'll see her face, and that's what ruins the whole picture. But that's a whole conversation we'll have later on. So I'm Mr. Steven Force, a.k.a. Poppy Carter Bad Boy. And I got one of my co-hosts up in here. Hopefully everything's okay with BS. We got Bolo and Tautology, a.k.a. BNT the Macedon. You out there?
All is good.
There it is. So how was the July 4th holiday with the peoples?
Oh, it was wonderful, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, Aunt Rose, she recently retired. And you know, for the people out there, she's the lead singer of a 1970s disco group called First Choice, one of the Philly's finest disco people from coming out of the sound of Philadelphia. And she still sings here and there, but her 9-to-5 job she recently retired from. So she's officially retired, and we celebrated that along with the 4th of July.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, I also want to tag on to that for those working out there. Yeah, if you want to be an entertainer, you're going to have a day job for a long time.
Yeah.
That was the lesson. Oh, you want to be creative? Cool. You don't need this day job. You going to need this day job if you want to be free. Like, wait a minute. Doesn't that strap me down? Matter of fact, we're going to bring up one of her songs right now and play one of her Roshi songs. I found one called Dr. Love, and I see her face right
That's
here.
a classic.
So I'm going to bring this up. Give me a second. Get this organized. Also, you know, my rule is I like to pause it right quick. My rule is I like to give credit. So whoever's page is what they call Video Disco Club.
Fair use.
Well, what I do is I copy it.
Oh,
Wait, one second. Let me get this. I'm gonna copy it. All right. We go back to the video. We pause the video. We set up the share screen is okay, right? We can bring it up. And then I got to go here. And I got to go to my banners. Then I go down here to my video credit banner that I have pretty much presets. All I have to do is copy and paste in the person's name. So, and then we click on that. And let's give a shout out to the video credit to what is that? Whatever, something Vincent Disco. Vincent Disco Club. That's his Vincent Disco Club, New York. Go follow their page. That's where this song is coming from. Shout out the First Choice, who's also the band, and this is our Aunt Roshi and her band laying it down like they did the real way before you young punks got your stupid computers.
He's got the potion and the
That's her.
Yeah.
And I love when my love starts to flow. He's got the power every hour. He's the reason why my face is all aglow. Just one kiss from his lips is like taking vitamin C. Oh, you can't imagine what my doctor does to me. Doctor Love, he can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love. I needed a major operation. Never thought that I'd survive from a broken heart. He took me in as a patient. You better believe he knew where to start. There's no need for me to eat an apple every day. Oh, he's all after me to take any pain away. Take any pain away. Doctor Love, he can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love. He can cure my every pain. He can make me well again. Doctor Love, he ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Doctor Love, he don't need no one beside. Cause he operates at night. Doctor Love, what he does is keep me well. What he does I'll never tell. Doctor Love, Doctor Love, ooh, Doctor Love, Doctor Love.
right. And we will be giving you some more of that Philly funk later on from First Choice. Matter of fact, that's going to be one of the themes of the show to celebrate her retirement and Philadelphia classic disco music. I know for a fact that if I get trapped by a bunch of old white men in Philly, I'm going to start playing that and I'm going to get away. He could be like, oh shit, I was 25. What you know about this, boy? We was going to hang you until 3 seconds ago. Shit. They going to be cool with it. So that's that. Excellent. So shout out to that. Anything else with the family get-togethers or the holiday stuff?
Well, all the people was there, and we had a ball. Nene was there. Now Nene is one of my quote unquote daughters.
One of your you got surrogate daughters.
Yeah, I got a lot of baby mamas that I'm not the biological father, but to the children, but I only have one biological son. But Nene, I met Nene when she was 4 years old, cute little girl with a Hello Kitty bag, and we sat there and watched VHS. That's when VHS was still around. We watched little VHS videos I rented from around the corner. The first time I had the babysitter. So she was there, and she brought a little boyfriend. So I finally got to meet the boyfriend, and Wabi's in town. So
Wabi home, that's dope.
Yeah, Wabi's in town. So I just went off the trip of Wabi and Boom because they met him before. You know what I mean? So I ain't get BAS on him, but it was cool to finally meet somebody she's courting now. The way the old heads say it, right?
Yeah. Heck yeah. It's a good holiday. Also, shout out to Jinx Deshar Khan. I see him up in the chat. You know what I mean? He got a name named K. He got all kind of names. Boy, he got like 7 different names. But I don't know if the government looking for him, so I'm going to stick with Jinx right now. And shout out to him and his whole crew, man. Dark Side music is what it's all about. So if you like grimy, hard, dark music that makes you realize that life is better out here, you better get you some Dark Side and Jinx Sharkan in your life. So shout out to them. That's some more Philly music. And he said he remembered that joint. So because he's a little bit older than me, a little bit younger than you.
Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to Dark Side. Hell yeah, that's a good thing. So y'all guys want some real Philly music, original music, check out Dark Side music for sure. So excellent, we got that going on. Any other rapper stuff?
Well, it was a cool day. Your piece was there too. So we just ate ribs, a whole bunch of ribs, a whole bunch of burgers. I had to fry the chicken, so I got.
You had to fry the chicken. Everything come out all right.
Well, I couldn't get my temperatures right at first, but it came out all right.
Oh man, you know what? The Old Country Buffet would be extremely disappointed. Like, we should have never hired that motherfucker. You was fucking up the brownies.
No. I was a good baker. It was they ain't allow me on the front line.
Dude, bacon chicken, fried chicken is pretty much bacon chicken and grease. Shit. Nope. You got to get the oven to the right temperature. You got to get the oil right. But I know what you mean, though. But you know what? You know how I test my oil for chicken? How do you test your oil for chicken, by the way?
What would you use?
Well, I'm gonna ask you first because I want to see if I can troubleshoot why you had issues.
We use peanut oil and I cooked it on an outside burner.
How did you test temperature?
I had a thermometer.
No,
so I had it at 3.
Yeah, fuck all that white man shit, right? So we're gonna take it back to the jungle. They got this stuff called water, right? So what you do is you take some cold water. And if you splash it off your fingers into the water and the water don't get fucking ready, nigga, like, yo, nigga, then don't put your chicken in. But if the water get to popping, like some of them kids in Philly with the switches, 175 shots in 30 seconds, allegedly, yeah, your oil's ready. So I'm just, if you're ever worried, check the temperature thing, but then give it the finger joint, man. And make sure it's like not like a little bit of a bop, 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 but it's gotta be like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's ready. So there's your tip. I can't cook and I can't raise children, but I know the proper temperature for cooking fried chicken. And it's cold water that almost makes you think you got your face burned off. So there's a little tip for you if you never knew that, Bolo.
Well, my thermometer shot up to 400, and then you had to like adjusting it down to come back down to 350 or so, or 325.
What was
It was a challenge.
What was your thermometer a police officer? You thought he saw a black man? He just started shooting 400 shots? What was going on there?
No. I'm talking about it's on an outside burner, man. It was hard to adjust my temperature.
Outside burner. See, he like, no, this usually don't happen like this. No, normally this don't happen like this.
At
I'm having a lot of stress at work right now.
At home it says medium high or high, so I ain't have a problem at home.
That's right. Way to have a good backout plan and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's good. Excellent. Is Boom starting to slim out, or is he still like a defensive tackle?
He's Riddick Bowe, he's Riddick Bowe.
Because I figured right around this age is when he about to start getting a little long. Because I used to be kind of built like him when I was really small, and then the longer I got and taller, I kind of slimmed out with it.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, is he going to be like a tall, big, slim guy, or is he going to be like, a defensive tackle, Kirby Puckett type,
Well, he loves to eat, and they love to feed him.
So here's the thing,
and.
You see how great I look, right? I look great, right? Okay. I weigh the same weight I did when I was in college, Bolo. And I don't even play basketball 4 hours a day like I used to. I just basically walk to the store a lot, but I have a diet, right? Get your boy on this diet. Dog. Now, let me tell you about this diet. What do you think is the best part about the diet I'm about to tell you?
You can eat a lot of food. But you
can eat all you want every day. All you want every day. But here's the rule for him: 6 days a week, no milk, no cheese, no bread, no rice, no processed foods. If you can't kill it or yank it out of the ground or pull it off a tree, so fruits, nuts, berries, meat, vegetables. Yeah. Fruit, anything, but nothing processed. If it has to go on a machine before it comes to you, you don't eat it and whatnot. We're the only animals that drink milk after childhood. That's why we get lactose intolerant or sick. All sickness is mucus. Cut milk, cut the rice, cut the bread. He can still have a hamburger with cheese, with ketchup and mustard and onions, but wrap it in lettuce. I'm telling you, it sounds stupid, right?
Nah, I'm feeling you. Like I did a one meal that I made. I put it on top of cauliflower rice. Was it cauliflower?
Yeah,
broccoli, cauliflower.
Stop. What did you just say at the end of that?
Cauliflower. No, it wasn't rice, but you know how you can break cauliflower up to look like rice. Was
it broken up to look like rice, or did they stick it on a machine?
It was straight cauliflower.
Okay.
But it was, broken up.
I'll let that slide, but I will tell you, as a person that doesn't actually like healthy food, don't fuck around with that tofu and all that bullshit.
Oh, no, it wasn't tofu. It was cauliflower.
But it has that concept. I'm trying to use vegetables. Fuck getting over it, nigga. No. You've been here for 40 to 400,000 years. Only the last 3,000 did we start farming and building stuff. This body is made to walk 40 miles a day on meat, vegetables, nuts, fruit, fish, and birds. Eat all you want. And don't put no mayonnaise on it. Don't put no extra sauces on it. But you can eat 10 breasts. The boy can wake up and eat 7 chicken breasts. He just can't put nothing on them. You get what I'm saying? So saying I like to eat isn't a good excuse. Because you can eat all you want. You get what I mean?
I hear you, man. Like when during the school year we was doing good. I'm doing it myself.
Well, I'll teach you like this. It's a lifestyle, right? So it takes about 3 to 6 months to get acclimated. So, dog, It's going to be like quitting heroin to stay away from processed sugar.
Yeah.
No more acidic drinks, no more sodas.
Yep.
No more. Only 100% fruit juice. No drinks. No Snapples. No, none of that. If it's water, tea, green tea.
Yeah.
Which
I
you
like
can
green
put
tea.
natural brown sugar, and you want to get that hard natural brown sugar and whatnot. Get some apple cider vinegar, mix it into your meals. It's great to clean your body, and it helps you digest and burn fat.
Yep.
Mix it in. So you put in stuff like that. Drink a lot of water. You can drink 100% natural juice, all you want, but you still don't be careful with fruits and stuff because they do have a lot of sugar. But past that, fam, I'm telling you, you can do this 6-8. But guess what the best part about the diet is, besides the fact you can eat as much as you want? Guess what you can do on Sunday when God's not watching?
You can cheat with what?
Any and everything you desire. If you want to go eat 57 Big Macs, you go do it.
Okay.
I'm not BSing. The guy I got this from, he used to do what I told you 6 days a week, and he said, yo, on Sunday I go to McDonald's, I get a 50-piece of nuggets, I get 7 Big Macs. Yeah. And I watched this guy go from 400 pounds to 220 pounds sitting next to me. And then after I saw that, he was smaller than me. And I was like, yo, I said, I'm gonna just do what I saw him do 6 days a week. Just stick with it. Read everything you buy. If it has milk in it, buy things that only have 2 and 3 and 4 ingredients. So you go to the store, maybe you may have to buy a packaged item. Well, flip it over. Does it have 2, 3, 4, or 5 ingredients, or does it have 7? Or does it have a bunch of monosodium? And then how you're buying poison? At the very bottom of it, it's going to say milk, chips, everything you love in life that tastes good at the store has milk in it. I had to find this out the hard way. I'm talking like 90% of the things I wanted to eat when I was in the full diet phase of this, I had to completely stop eating. But in doing that, I found a whole new love for vegetables, fruits, nuts. I found a whole new love for salads. Dog, I eat like 6 packs of bacon every 3 days. Would you think you could do that on this diet?
We was doing very similar stuff, man.
Well, because the point is, it's not the meat, it's not the bacon, it's the creamy shit you put on it. It's the cheese you put on it. It's the bread you eat it in.
Yeah.
If you just bang the bacon with like a salad and like some spinach, my dude.
You know the video that
you can crush out, cut up a steak, cut up a chicken, like seafood, whatever you want. But just don't add all the other stuff and just use all that, and you can go to town.
Remember the Schoolhouse Rock, right?
Yeah.
It was one of them that was like, don't drown your food in mayo or ketchup or goo. Remember that?
Yeah, let's see if we can find it. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's the drawing. Is don't drown your food, right? We used to watch that on the with the Schoolhouse Rock. I share with Boom. He understands, so he does it. He's trying not to put the ranch dressing on the, on the chicken or whatever. Like I'll put a little bit of sauce, maybe a little hot sauce or something on there. He doesn't. He's trying not to, use the dips and drown it like he used to. But he I'm only got access to him 2 days a week, if that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The other 5 days a week, he's battling the people that like to drown their food.
Now, have you ever? Now, Bolo, I don't know if you remember. I was in AmeriCorps for 2 years. Thank you, Bill Clinton, for making the AmeriCorps program and things like that. I was in AmeriCorps for 2 years in the National School and Community Corps. I taught school. I had a school full of 1,700 kids. They were 85% on welfare. And in the summer, I had 10 kids to myself 8 hours a day. And I'm going to tell you, number one, oh my God, why do people have children? Off top. But they're wonderful little people, right? Love having a ball, especially if you're high when you're hanging out with them. Kids are the best, right? But strike that from the record. But the point is that the one thing that I learned, I tried to fix every single kid in that 1,700 school. And we tried all week. Dude, I would work on a kid all week. He would be like the most know-nothing kid in the world. By the end of the week, I would have him like rolling. Dog, he would go home for the weekend and come back dumber than when I met him.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, not only did you forget what we learned, you've regressed.
Yeah.
Like, how is that possible? Without people intentionally trying to do it, they just like naturally regress among.
Yep.
And that's when I realized, do the best you can, put forth your best effort. That's all you can do. And you just hope you can get one. And luckily you only got one to focus on. But
yeah.
Hope you can get one. You know, that's how I look at it. Let's see what's up with the Schoolhouse Rock joint you're talking about. It seemed like it was a short, quick 30-second video. I don't think I got to worry too much about fair use. Shout out to Retro Static. Let's get them up there. Give them a video credit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like professional and whatnot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like when I get me like a little white girl, she want me doing this on the side. Or something. You know, because you know, ain't no sister gonna do this for me. What, I ain't your slave. I was like, you're my wife and girlfriend. I ain't your wife. What you think I'm your slave? Say that's what the problem is. That's what the problem is. I'm just trying to love you. So shout out to Andrew Tate. And let's check out the Retro Static ABC. Don't drown your food. PSA. This is from 1985. I was 10 years old when this came out. Let's check it out, man. This is classic stuff.
I'm Louis, the lifeguard, and happy to say I rescued a drowning potato today. They drowned in its sour cream. Oh, what a shame, because food's so much better when it's practically plain. So don't drown your food in mayo, salt, ketchup, or goo. Yuck! It's no fun to eat, but you can't even see. So don't drown your food.
That was a good little track. They didn't give us any actual reason why, but I know what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
I wish they just told us, no, well, if you eat this, you're gonna get you gonna have high blood pressure. You gonna get diabetes. That's why. Like, let's cut to the crap.
Yeah.
Right, but nah, they tell you in ways that they still want to give you a chance to mess up. Ooh,
it was for kids, you know. It's the early, like they trying to warn you, you know. That's all. But you know, it's once again, it's the old heads that's, you know, they stuck in the ways.
All right. The fireworks are starting back up. I don't know if y'all heard that loud explosion. It sounded like a shotgun going on. Dog. They started up at 8 o'clock this morning.
Why are they doing fireworks 8 o'clock in the morning, yo?
Well, the question they would ask you is, why would they not? You just heard what you wasn't. I don't know if you was at the beginning of the show when I gave a speech. I said, yeah, they probably about to start up. I said, yeah, I know July 4th is over, but nah, we got 2 days to the weekend. They're gonna ride this out tonight, tomorrow. Then Friday is the weekend. They're gonna crank back up to try to finish off whatever they got Friday through Sunday. I'm not lying. Iraq. Every hour or two. Bah, bah, I'll be laying on the ground like, God, take the money, take the kids. Fine, don't take me, Lord Jesus. They're like, it's just a firework, see? You acting like a little chino. I'm like, what is a chino? He's like, that's an Asian guy that I bought it from. I'm like, what's going on here? So that's good stuff. But I do like the fireworks. It's festive. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife or anything. So I guess I can't complain because it's like I'm in a feisty place. Like I live where all the, because if you live in a place in the city where all the creative artists are, where they're up all night, they're partying all night, they're making a lot of noise. But it's like kind of a single person area. You know what I mean?
What was that?
What do you think it was? What do you think? But what did it sound like though? Right?
Sawed off.
I was like, take the kids. I'm hit. I'm shit. I'm telling you, boy, they busy, but it's all good. It's whatever. Happy July 4th, y'all. That's what it's all about. So shout out to the car alarm and all that stuff, and the fire alarm getting set off, and that's gonna happen about every hour on the hour. I actually got a video. Can I send it? Let me try. Let me try to show you guys a video of the leftover fireworks. Do you have anything you want to talk about while I am investigating?
Well, I today I got home from work. I watched Carlito's Way.
Oh, yo, a classic. Benny Blanco from the Bronx, man.
And then, so right after that came on, right? I sat there, I watched it, enjoyed it. Good movie, it's classic, you know. I've been on my Al Pacino tip as far as his characters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, Carlito's. It wasn't Carlito's Way 2, but it was, I guess, the black exploitation version of Carlito's Way with who's in it? With Puffy Combs is in it. Puff Daddy's in it.
Wait, there's an updated version?
There's a either updated version as a black exploitation version of it.
Wait. No, so where did this come from? Will you explain? I wasn't paying attention because I was playing.
I don't know. I was watching it on what's the name, and it was like, Carlito. Hold on, let me see if I can look up. Let me find my phone.
Yeah, I was about to just let me see right now. Carlito's Way. Puffy.
It wasn't part 2, but it was a redo or whatever. Mario Van Peebles was in it. Who else was in it? I didn't watch it though. I fell asleep.
Well, I mean, how did you see it? What was it on? Where was it?
I was watching Carlito's Way on Tubi, so then it played that.
Oh, so it's probably on Tubi.
So it played that next version right after it.
Okay, let's see. I think this might be it. I think this might be it. Let me see.
Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to call the mobile operator at this number. Ask for Hollywood. She's gonna connect you to my car.
Far out.
Yeah. Far out, baby.
Oh shit, I hit some buttons. My fault, y'all.
Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to call the mobile operator at this number. Ask for Hollywood. She's gonna connect you to my car.
Far out.
Yeah. Far out, baby.
Yo, in the future, all the phones are gonna be just like the ones we see on Star Trek. You open it up.
I told you to talk. Shut the fuck up.
All right, was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, there you go. And he's Jamie. I guess he plays Jamie or something.
Who?
I don't know. It said Jamie in there. I don't know. It was the chick that was in there because it looked like it was like a behind the scenes reel that had the numbers on it and everything.
Yeah, it was. He has one scene where he goes into a guy stole some money from him, and he goes up into the store. He's seen him. He realized he stole some money from him. So he goes up in the store after the guy was in there, shoots the boy, kills him, right?
Yeah.
Then goes in his pocket and pulls out and then in the middle of the club, like in the middle, it might have been a barber shop or something like that. I can't remember because it was so horrible. And he holds up the money and goes, this is, you know what this is? You know what this is? And he's real dramatic, talking about Puffy. This is chump change. But if you ever take money from me, I don't care if it's $100. I don't care if it's $20. Like he being real dramatic and shit. And everybody, you know what I mean? Like it is the worst performance ever. But they got Puffy playing like this super gangster, you know what I mean? And Mario Van Peebles and then there's a Spanish guy who's actually Carlito. So I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be like a redo of the original, movie or whatever. But it's a black
updated version.
Yeah.
Well, Puffy, he thinks he's one of those rat packers. So
yeah,
I feel like that fit right up like the swag he likes to portray.
So I fell asleep on that, and then I woke up to King of New York. So it was like, wow, like they kind of
Frank
lined
White.
up some. Yeah, that's a good movie right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That's
funny
another thing.
too.
Shout out to Tubi. I used to watch Tubi on and off, and I used to watch more TV because it's free and they got a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah.
And whatnot. You know, whether it's a commercial or something, but a lot of good stuff, a lot of good side movies. I mean, today, like, I don't know. I don't even know if cable companies even exist anymore.
Yeah, my dad still has a Comcast.
Yeah, man, dog. They on their last leg. They must be sending your dad over free prostitutes once a week. Because all he got to do is to get a digital TV and spend $7.99 a month, and he eclipses everything they got.
Well, he don't like apps, so that's why he don't.
Okay. But once it's on the daggone screen, it ain't app no more.
Yeah. Like I showed him Apple TV and how that works. You know, what I mean, but the apps on the TV, they take a long time to load and everything. So
now, I do understand that. Because just like how you buy the digital TVs, you know, all the TVs nowadays come with, you know, pre-installed apps, pre-installed basic TV, stuff like that. If you got subscriptions, it's that. So I could kind of understand having to actually get up and go to this app, go to this app, go to that app, deal with the path. That's annoying. So I do understand the concept, but just turn it on and flip. And look at that. I do get that. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Any other holiday Philly July 4th?
No, that's about it, man. It was cool. Like and it was Saturday was my fireworks and you know, here. That was cool, but I ain't get a chance to experience like I wanted to. But I had fun. I went out there with the people in my neighborhood, and it was good. It was good.
Go and come back quick, or everybody wasn't really trying to be with a certain situation.
Well, I went to go pick up my son, and then I had a flat tire, and so you know, my dad came in, like he came and rescued me in the truck. So it was a father-son moment of us trying to change a tire. Two old men, and I came the lug nut. You know how they strip your lug nut a little bit with those drill ones at the places. So I couldn't get a good grip, and I had to really kind of hammer it on and slowly work it. And I finally got it to pop. And you know, what I mean, I was trying to have patience, and you know, it took us a good 30 minutes to get one tire off. But then when I'm driving home, and then I had to jump my car with that air pump jump thing that I got because I was out there, just had my radio on waiting for him.
Yeah.
And so when I'm driving home, you know, I do all these app things. I see another person on the side of the road. I'm like, yo, that's the move. You know what I mean? Get one of these app kind of services or something, or figure out a way to, you know, drive around with my jump tool and a good, you know, lug nut and help people change tires and get them off the road.
Yeah, I mean, real talk. Real talk.
Make it come up, yep.
Real talk. I mean, because tow truck drivers and all them charge so much.
Yo, it was the cheapest price I could find was $200.
Yeah,
and,
especially last minute, late night or something, or on a special day. Oh, you looking at one something, two something. In the old days, it used to be 80, 90. Yeah, I haven't called a tow truck driver in about a decade. So yeah, 200 sounded about right.
There was an app that did it, and it was like 200. And I think they was going to bring me a whole brand new tire for 200.
Yeah.
I just needed. I didn't have my jackets were missing out of my car for some reason. I got to see if I can find it. So all I needed somebody to help jack it up, and then I would have got it off. But I would have still had problems because the lug wrench that I had in my car wasn't the best anyway. So I would have needed some help with that anyhow. But long story short, what was I saying? One price was somebody wanted $1,000 to come out there. I was like, how much is it gonna cost? About $1,000. I was like, all right, bang. You know what I'm saying?
Wanted $1,000?
They wanted $1,000 to come and help me get a change of tire.
And you didn't. And this is basically because you didn't have a jack in the car.
Because I didn't have a jack in the car.
Oh my gosh! So new rule: keep a jack in the car.
It's like, yo, y'all, how much y'all charge to just tow me? I mean, geez.
Right? Oh, that'll be $1,500. That'll be $1,500.
So, but you
Plus
know,
gas.
I get some better insurance soon and get on some kind of AAA or stuff. So, you know what I mean?
That's
That's what
one
you
thing
got
I
to
don't
do.
miss. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. You got to get the best insurance and AAA and all that good stuff. It does, it can help once in a while, but
Yeah. I mean, that's the one thing I don't miss about a car. Those random things. It's like all the other stuff is pretty gas, tires, oil change, maintenance. These are expected normal situations. It's that shit right there.
yeah.
It's that shit right there. Like when I'm going to do something or I'm trying to go somewhere, or it always happens when it's raining or I'm in the wrong place or something like, yo, like some crazy shit. Like you took the jack out to use it for something else, then just didn't happen to put it back in yet. Like all kind of like little shit like that. It's just like now you ask out and they got the. I'm like, oh man, I can't even.
But I think I did change it before. That's why I'm like, I knew I had the jack because I remember changing my tire before when I first got the car. A metal thing hit the side of my tire and punk, so I couldn't even plug it, and it like ripped through my tire. I was like, "Yo, what in the world?" Like I found the piece that it jammed in there, so I had to take the tire off. And then I rolled the tire. I remember I rolled the tire about a mile to this tire place.
I've done that before. I've done something like that before.
Or something like that. Why did I roll the tire that far?
Because it was probably cheaper to goddamn take the tire down there than goddamn
Then put
get
the
on the
donut
bus
on
to
there?
call a taxi.
No, I did put the donut on. I think I did put the donut on and drove it.
Okay. And just slow rolled it down there. And
Yeah, or something like that. I can't, but I do remember rolling it for a little distance or something. I can't remember. That might have been the time before when I had another car, or that might have been the Taurus.
Look, I'm telling you, dog, like I said, with cars, fam, it's always something. With computers, cars, and children, it's always something.
And they all start with C, right? Alliteratively, right?
I didn't. Jesus Christ. The Holy Trinity.
No.
I'm telling you, dude.
So, yo, how was your show on Sunday? You ain't never heard about that.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty good. I ended up, the dude on the way there at the last minute asked me to host the damn show. So I got there. It was actually a nice little room. It was a good 20, 30 people. It was 30 people in there, like actual people I got to do. But he also told me to chill, and I couldn't really tell jokes like that because I was hosting. So I got to be up there and talk a lot, and it was fun. But I got really drunk and stuff, so that was a good part. So, but it was good. It went out, it's whatever. I mean, I really only kind of do shows for practice, not for like hopes of success. You know what I mean? Like, cause I went through that whole process doing all the shows and running around. I know people, man. There's people out here, dog. They do 5. Man, they probably do 2 comedy shows a day, every day, whether they get paid or not. So if they don't got nothing that they're getting paid for, they'll go to open mic. So all of it becomes like, it doesn't become like really, it's fun to still get on stage and do something. It's good to practice your stuff. But after you've done it a while and you kind of know your steez, you know your swag, you know your flow, most you need to do is just go out and practice your new jokes just to kind of feel the crowd out, see which things you can change. And maybe if you ain't perfected a joke you're still working on, you want to go work on that. But all your ones that you got worked out, you don't need to go do a joke you got perfected anymore. Like I used to go do jokes I had perfected and sets I had perfected and like crush the crowd. And then I noticed nothing came from it. I said, well, what's the point of me coming here, not getting paid most of the time, maybe getting a free drink or something, crushing around a bunch of people telling me how great I was. And then I come right back home and nobody's offering me a new comedy show. Nobody's offering me to host something. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's when I started switching to the whole online thing. That's when I started getting tired of the Ding Dong show shit and the Not Philly show shit and all that. I started it was all starting to like climax. I said, you know, for about 10 years, I've been doing a lot of street work. You know what I mean? Because you know, in the old hip hop days, how would you get famous as a rapper back in the day, right? Or a musician or a comedian, right?
Yeah.
How would you be famous? You beat the street, you do all the shows, you kick it in media with everybody, and eventually somebody's going to tell somebody how dope you are, to know the jobs and stuff, and it just moves on from there, right? Like boom, 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 boom. Not like that. Out here when it comes to that, like almost nothing. Like even with the acting, like almost nothing. It's like networking and politicking is still a thing, and it helps, but it's actually strangely more important than doing 15 shows a week. Like I used to do shows with comedians. They be like, "Yo, I've been doing comedy for 40 years," and they even get paid to do comedy. Something, but still, they like. I'm like, damn, like. And I'm just trying to figure out, are they practicing? Is it the fact that maybe, you know, comedians are kind of loners, so they got a lot of friends that are outside of their family, so they get to see them all a lot when they come out to the shows? You know, what is it? Because the one thing about a lot of these shows, they're filled with comedians. And I don't know if you know, Bolo, comedians don't laugh like regular people laugh, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be like extra hardcore. So if you go and do a lot of open mics and shows with just with a lot of other open mic comedians, and there's only a couple of people there that are regular, but like 80% of the crowd is comedians. If you want to make the crowd laugh, you end up practicing basically what LeBron James said Kyrie Irving had, was he practiced losing habits in his effort to win. So the times that he won, he thought what he did that game is good, but it was really losing habits he was developing. And I was starting to notice that. I was like, because I would go to a regular show and I would go at it like my open mic shows with all the comedians. I'm like, why is nobody laughing? And I said, wait, these are regular people. That's why. You know what I mean? So you end up going and practicing on a piece of steel, but when it's time to do your show, they hand you a piece of silk that's on fire, and you can't let it burn or break up. And you're out there like, wait, I'm used to hitting steel, smash this, you know what I mean? And you're like, why did I fall? And then you realize, wait a minute, I'm developing my skills for the comedians to laugh, not for regular people that don't know nothing about comedy or jokes to laugh.
Yeah.
Because comedians are going to get a lot of social references. Comedians are going to get a lot of, because that's what they're doing too. They're paying attention to that stuff, but the average person isn't paying attention to all that. You know what I mean? They're going about their regular life. So whatever's popular or hot, you got to be on it so you can relate to them. A comedian, all comedians know the joke. All comedians know what twerking is. All comedians know what the shizzle is. You know? But you say that to an old guy, oh man, what the shizzle? What's that? You know, it's a regular dude that all he does is pig farm and, you know, and drink. You can make him laugh because he has no idea. This is like some crazy stuff to him. So, I don't know. It's just, so that's why I stopped doing a lot of shows and started just doing recordings and recording my comedy and doing the online stuff, because I get just as many people to watch these videos as I do see people in stage. Dog, like I said, yeah, I don't know who's watching on Facebook, but it dang sure for whatever reason gets between 50 and 100 views, and as the week goes on, it's 150, 200, and so on. Yeah, that's not a lot, but I'll tell you, if you did a comedy show and 40 people saw you, you'd be happier than a runaway slave who got to keep his foot. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I got up and I went here, and yeah, I went to this building. I used to do all this. It'd be 10 people there, 12 people there, 15 people there, 3, 5, 6, 15. Sometimes you get a good 30, 50, or 80 people. It was just great. But for my TikToks and my YouTubes and putting my comedy stand-ups on, I got more views. I got as many people at those shows that I got already in probably my entire career already on the internet. And guess what? I got just as many job offers from each one. So what the fuck I've been getting up going outside running around for? But it's good to do when you first start, so you learn the ropes. But after you get your stuff down and all that, I'm about to go and do a podcast, cuz.
Well, I'm checking out Streamlabs on the side here. What's Treat Trovo? You ever know anything about that?
Well, Streamlabs is the other one with like the little the colored one that's like the color of Evo's eyes, right?
Well, you're using Streamlabs, right? That's what you're using now?
There's StreamYard, which is the one with the duck, and then Streamlabs is the one that I was using when we first started. And It has that baby blue symbol and whatnot. Let me see if I can. I don't know if this. Do I even have to? I used to have it on my desktop, but I moved it on my desktop because I stopped. Oh no, there it is, right there. Let me see. Let me bring it. See if I can show my desktop here. One moment. Your screen window. Entire screen. Here you go. All right. Okay. Got it. So if you see right here, you got the Streamlabs logo, this thing. Oh, okay. I done hit something and it's going crazy. I hit some full screen weird stuff. But right here where my mouse is moving, that's the logo. Is it that logo right there? That logo right there?
I got glasses, man. I'm trying.
All right, I'm about to open it up. I ain't opening it up.
It says StreamYards, though.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, see, this is the last time I opened Streamlabs. It want to update. But it's not that. You don't see the thing in the middle of the screen? It might be small, though, I guess.
Yeah. I'm looking at the phone, yo.
All right, give me a second here. We're going to let the update finish.
All right, the duck is StreamYard.
Yeah, the duck is StreamYard, and Streamlabs has a little icon that looks like emo.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that's Streamlabs. Streamlabs is dope, and it got a lot of extra features. For example, when I brought up my computer, Streamlabs was offering me some new dope stuff to do with it that had to do with something you actually mentioned. I don't remember what it was. They probably got you with the commercial, too. That's what it is. Oh, you know what? Because I'm probably doing this update. Let me see. Oh, it don't matter if I'm moving and talking. It's almost done. All right. Let it do its thing. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Three more. 2. See, you made me hit the button. I refuse to stop it. You see, Emo is all in the business. Mind your business, Emo. Mind your business. Mind your business, Emo. So here it is. Popping up. God damn. So is this it?
I got both of them on my screen.
Yeah, so this is the one I was using when we first started. And this joint is mega dope. This and OBS. Like OBS was the complicated one that was dope. But that one was like this one. You know how StreamYards is? Super easy. Streamlabs was the in-between version of OBS, which was like the complicated dope one. You can do like, you can do next level stuff on both those programs. On Streamlabs and and OBS, you can do next level stuff. Now you need a really good processing computer, number one. And that was kicking my butt with them too. And they're home-based programs. So if your internet gets interrupted or something goes down, your entire stream's done, everybody else's stuff is done. Most of the dudes get shifted over if you're in a Zoom to somebody else through the Zoom at max. But your actual stream will be trash. StreamYards is an online thing. So even if things kind of go down and change, as long as the rest of y'all still connected to the internet and all that, theoretically everything's supposed to be fine. And it's being recorded for us in high definition up there where I can always pull it down, edit it. They're breaking up the audio. They're basically doing all the work for you. And they don't charge a lot of money. And you know what I noticed? Streamlabs and all OBS and them, Their little gold programs cost just as much as the StreamYard one does. So it's not like you're saving money. If you're paying $19.99 or something like that, the StreamYard is like $22 or $24. And I was like, I'll take $3 more for ease. And I still haven't maxed this out. You see, I got my little green colors up here now because I'm big time. I got my little green colors. Oh, they done burned something down. They got the fire truck outside. I got my little green colors now. I didn't, I put some effort into it. You probably and they got a lot of places where you can upload and add because they got the basic looks they hook you up with, right? Bang, 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 which is all tight. I like the big one because it's easier to read behind it. You can change the color to whatever you want. You can decide to show the names. You can pick the different logos to go up in the corner. Like it's nothing. You can add them. You got a layout you can actually do. I haven't even messed with adding a layout and adding the overlay and doing that yet. You got the video clips and different video clips you can kind of add so you can either play them or have them part of the show. So you can basically produce a show. You got backgrounds you can add for places where you got the gaps. Of course, you got the music. Got the music. And you can add your own music. And you got the different banners and topics and things you can do and scrolling banner at the bottom of the screen. It's just fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. My part of town, man. What's going on? What's going on? Bolo, John report.
Oh yeah, I seen that scroll across there. I don't even have it on right now. I do have 6 hearts still. I'm still on 6 hearts, but I'm noticing the new areas I'm going to. Just dealing with they increasing the number of enemies at one time. So I'm coming up against 5 goblins and 1 of the tall men, for example.
Yeah.
It's amazing the AI how they got them using teamwork to fight me now.
Wow.
While I'm fighting one, another one will try to like circle around me and hit me with a powerful attack kind of a thing.
Oh, dog! I'm actually not surprised. Did you play Red Dead Redemption yet?
Yeah, I got it on the PS3.
Okay. Well, in the old one, I think they kind of had it, but in the newer one on PS, whatever the new one is, Part 2, they did a real good job with the AI and animals. So, for example, I catch animals in the middle of a hunt sometimes.
Yeah.
Like they're not even thinking about me. They literally running right by me. Now they're chasing something else, and then they notice me, or I run into them by mistake. Like, dog, the wolves got pack mentality. If you out there sleeping, they work. They get you from all sides. They like, even in that game, you ain't just like they're not stupid or one at a time like a video game. Like, all right, step up, die. No, you go ahead and focus on him too long. So I'm gonna bite you in your ass.
Yeah.
So they probably use that similar kind of algorithm, and it is amazing that they basically use like animal hunting strategies and stuff like that in real life to make it happen in the joint. Because it's literally just random occurrences in the game. Because at first I was like, oh, they probably programmed this wolf chasing this squirrel. And I said, wait a minute, I've been riding around all day. It's like, no, it's probably just a wolf just walking around in this area. Because what they do is, their whole thing is they basically make the area that you're in alive. So the whole world isn't alive when you play those games. Even though they're mathematically alive, they're not actually generating the animals. They're only generating a big ass circle around you and shit. So as you move, the circle moves and it reveals the stuff that's in the area. So they got animals just walking around in the game. They got foxes just walking around in hunt mode looking for something, and then starts chasing it. You know what I mean? And then they change their mind. It's not like it's so programmed that when the fox is chasing the squirrel, that if you show up at all in any kind of way, make any kind of noise, that fox is going to be running, stop and look at you. Oh shit! Yo, let me fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You would abandon that goddamn squirrel. But there was some video game program robot stuff. He would just keep chasing the squirrel, wouldn't
he? Yeah.
But he actually recognizes you as okay, this is a bigger threat. I can get something to eat later. It's not worth this guy making a fur hat out of me.
Yeah, they use the question mark over their heads, and it fills up like a red meter, like Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear used to do, yeah. or the original, survival strategy or whatever genre that is.
Or RPG or whatever. Are you?
So which one you saying? Which one you saying is I should really look at?
Which one? What?
Streamlab or StreamYard or OBS?
Just put it like this: you basically ask which one is the easiest, or which one can do the dopest stuff, but you got to work for it. It's pretty much that. OBS or even Discord. Discord is very good too, by the way. But OBS, OBS is like professional, basically. Right? It has all the stuff you can do, but the problem is you got to go in and preset all your layouts. So you know how on this one, I got just the different layouts that they got preset, right? I got the different layouts. They got the different news windows. When I got a share window, they bring up the window on the side and all that, right? They can do it. I can highlight people. I can make it big, right? You got to create all these yourself. So you got to go in, make a window with one. You got to go in and make a window with two, and then add camera 1 and camera 2. You get what I'm saying? And then you got to attach the window for your second camera to it. So you got to say, you got to open your Zoom. Then you got to make a window just for Volo, or make a window for the people that's in Zoom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you remember how I was kind of doing that? How I actually had a couple windows that had a couple cameras, different angles, right? So you can do some dope stuff, but you can basically do that on here. Y'all can use multiple cameras on here, all that stuff. But this is like the preset version. You know, you see how like they got the banners with all the letters on the screen and stuff, right? Well, in those programs, and I think they got a higher level of Streamlabs. I think there's there's this level I bought, and there's a higher level for StreamYard, where I think I can do even more customization. So you don't actually you're not seeing this standard kind of block letters that comes with it. Like I can have my own design here instead of this. You know what I mean? Well, in OBS, if you know what you're doing, you can do all of that. And the same thing with the Streamlabs desktop. The part I didn't like about Streamlabs is all the dope shit. You almost are basically adding apps to your Streamlabs desktop. So your Streamlabs desktop is actually online. So anytime you click on your Streamlabs to add stuff to it, usually you go to their online site. But then when it's time to run the show, you run the show kind of like from your computer. So it was one of those things that it kept going up and down in the Zoom, and it just didn't have. But I bet you there's an app in Streamlabs that substitutes for Zoom that works better. So, but I say give Streamlabs. If you're already using Streamlabs and you like it, I say stick with it. But OBS, you can do everything, and that all these programs do for free in OBS. It's just complicated, and you got to set it up and how you set up. You got to know what things you turn on and off, like the audio, like getting the audio right, bro. Like the audio in this is easy. I can just play this joint out the speaker, talk to you, works fine, shares all that. Nah, when you're using OBS and Streamlabs, nah, fam. It's just like on this one, the only way I can mess up is if I turn the audio on my phone, I'll get feedback. But on the other one, you only had the audio on your phone. I can't even play this. Like you gotta have headphones on. And then sharing stuff, if you don't unclick and click the right stuff, the audio from the share won't sound right. So you got to turn stuff up, turn stuff down, turn this off, because especially if you yourself, you want to listen to it, you can't just listen to it out. You got to put it in your headphones. And then you got to, and you're still listening to see if it's a full fucking production to use OBS. And I would say it's a half production to use Streamlabs. It's basically the perfect middle ground between this one, which is streaming for dummies, basically, right? And then OBS is production for geniuses, and Streamlabs is like the perfect in between, where it's still very technical, but still has the kind of features to go with this side and things to add on. And I think all of them can actually be used in collusion. Like I think Streamlabs and all that stuff can be. It's crazy, dog. You can actually use them together. Also, the one I like this one is because I think I can stream to more places. I think Streamlabs I can stream to multiples. And I had to add them, but I had a little trouble with it. But when I did this one, this was a lot easier to do. But I think Streamlabs I could do multiples. And I think with this one I can do 3. And if I pay the bigger service, I can do like 5 or 6 or something. So I don't know. Go with whatever one you like the best, man. And what's most economical. That's what I say. Go with the most economical one you like the best. Everybody got their own swag. Like I can't. The other ones made it too stressful to run a show for me. This? Shit, man. That's why I say how difficult this is. Give me a sip of wine, Jack. All right. So yeah, which one you think you're gonna go? Or are you gonna just decide later?
I'm reading and scrolling through. I got the 3 on my screens on the different tabs. I didn't hear that third one, that fourth one again.
Which one?
I got Streamlabs, StreamYard, and OBS on my screen.
Yeah.
What was the other one that you mentioned?
OBS. What's the other one? Now, I think I just mentioned Zoom.
I think the technician mentioned it.
Oh, the new thing everybody using now is Kick.
Kick?
Yeah, Kick is the new thing. And Rumble. Kick and Rumble are the other two that everybody wants. But those are not. No. Discord. Yeah, it's this
Wow, it's like it's hearing me now.
Let me see. Where's it at?
There's AI in the search engine now. Because all I had to do was type D, and it was like, all right, so now you want to know about Discord, huh?
Yeah, because they know what you was already. They said we already seen what you were searching for earlier, Cut. We know all your business, boy.
Discord looks like it's the gaming one.
Yeah, it's a gaming one, but dog, it works like it's a streaming platform. You can do phone calls on it. You can do video conferences on it. Dog, it's a conversation thing. So there's people that just have full text conversations in there, like they got their little chat room, right? Then you got another one where you can stream the games from. And then you can also do like video conferencing from it and whatnot. Like, this like this. You can also like set up a phone number for people to call, like can call into the show type shit. Or link so people, people can come to the show, right? So like all that shit. So like a lot of the gamer guys and a lot of the guys you see on YouTube that do like really cool shit on screen, they're using like Discord or they're really good at OBS, maybe Streamlabs. But it's probably OBS or Discord they're really good at. Some of these joints you can actually code for them and program new shit, right? You really know what you're doing, but I ain't. That ain't my life, Jack. But yeah, Discord is one. Because I remember one time when we were doing the other shows with those other cats before we split off, they did it through Discord one time, where we had a video call, and dude, it was fresh, it was clean, it was a great conversation, no problems. Everybody was on there, had like 10, 12 people. You know what I mean? And it worked really great. So Discord is a really good one too, especially if you want to stream games. But OBS and Streamlabs also has specific options for streaming games. So, like I said, it just depends on which one you're most comfortable with using, really. But how deep do you want to get into like making your own like look? You know what I mean? Like some people, they're like, oh, he's using Streamlabs. So the fuck what from using Streamlabs? But some people like. They won't want that to show because they want to feel like they're big time. You know how it is. They want to act like they big time, so they might go with like this look. It was kind of super simple, so nobody can maybe tell. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or what they'll do is they just won't have nothing up there at all. They just won't have nothing up there at all. You know what I mean? They'll just turn everything on so it looks like they're just the video, and they'll just have like maybe the one logo or something else. Or you know what I mean? So it just depends, but they're just trying to hot dog and show off. and whatnot. Me, I have no shame in it. Oh man, imagine once I actually sit down and make me one of these overlays like this, John. I haven't even figured out how this work yet. Wait until I figured out this overlay joint. And I can put like our own John, like big letters over it, like a news show. Logo up here. Stuff in the corner, man. They got all kind of potential. I ain't even used none of it. Backgrounds and stuff. They're like, if I had our pictures really small, like these dark areas, there's like backgrounds that are supposed to be coming, but could be floating around and stuff, looking all deep and cool. Now that's on this this basic program. So you could do a lot more stuff in Streamlabs and OBS. And even in this, there's so much more I haven't even explored yet that I can make this look so much cooler, So that's what that is. So there we got with that. So we got the 1008. What else we got going on?
I'm shout out to Rich, Don, and I forget my other band name. I'm a couple people that I've been selling the idea to, sending them little sending them a couple episodes, and stuff like that. We're starting and creating a new like the boy Rich I met today. I ain't really get a chance to see his YouTube page, but he wants to share YouTube pages and connect.
All right.
So I don't know. What's Sarge went rage. He went red pill rage today or yesterday.
Yeah, he's talking about he's breaking down because he said he had kind of forgot about that. Like you get so used to having a conversation, you get tired of them, so you fade away from the conversation and the bigger things. And he's like, "Yeah, I forgot about red pill rage," and like a lot of the stuff you're getting from people is that.
Yeah, and what's his name? Black. Hold on, what's his name?
Jason Black.
No. The new guy. I just became,
Kenyatta Black.
Yeah, Kenyatta. He had a little short episode of I'm Not Angry. He did a cute little video with his girl in the back seat. I guess the guy got in front of him on a single road in a single lane and decided to drive 5 miles an hour or something like that, or like he was telling the story. So he's like, I'm not an angry person. I just hate stupid or whatever he said. People like I just
Nice.
So it was a cool little video that he did today. So it's all about us, getting control of our anger, I guess.
Yeah. That's what it is. You gotta get control. That's why people get in trouble. That's why that guy attacked that poor woman in Chicago, and then her son ended up having to, take him out.
Yeah.
I can control his emotions. He got in an argument with the lady over cutting in the line, because I guess he probably walked up to the front and he asked, how everybody in line waiting for their food, and you get there and you either pre-ordered or you got a question, right? So you walk up through the whole line like, yo, I just got a quick question type stuff. It looks like the guy was doing that. He did the whole I got it, and she was like on some hey fam, wait your turn type stuff, right? And then it spun into this horrible thing. But instead of him being able to contact, he got all hyped and just swung on old shorty. And it's just like, yeah, she shouldn't have been arguing with that guy. But hitting a woman like that, like you got everything you deserve, bro. That's a perfect example of an inability to control your emotion. So speaking of other inabilities to control emotions, recently in the White House, some interesting things happened. They happened to find some entertaining items on the ground there. So we're gonna get this up here, see what we got going on. Let me give shout out to the people we get this from C-SPAN. Shout out to C-SPAN. Let me stop it because C-SPAN. Let me copy their stuff. Let me make sure C-SPAN name on the screen before they. You know how YouTube is. They all overprotected. Let me get a second here. They get my little video credit up. Fair use, top, fair use. And let's video credit. Fair use, video credit. I'm gonna go here. Click on this, hit this right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put fair use in here. Combine them with the video credit. Shout out to C-SPAN. Make sure you go follow C-SPAN for more information. You can watch the full video and other videos on C-SPAN. We are just doing a quick news review of what happened recently in the White House. I'm at C-SPAN's YouTube channel, as you can see. Don't hate on me. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I did something wrong. I did something wrong, Bolo. I blame you, Bolo. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Can you give any more details on where the Secret Service found cocaine in West Wing and how it happened?
So, as you know, this is under the purview of the Secret Service. They are currently investigating what happened over the weekend, so I would have to refer you to the Secret Service on all of this. But one thing that I can share, that I'll share a little bit more information. As you know, the President and the First Lady and their family were not here this weekend, as you all reported on this, and as you also know that they left on Friday and returned just yesterday. Where this was discovered is a.
So, Vola, do you think she's trying to throw it off at the presidential family?
Heavily traveled area where many White House, West Wing, I should be even more specific, West Wing visitors come through this particular area. I just don't have anything more to share. It is under investigation by the Secret Service. This is in their purview, and so we're going to allow certainly the investigation to continue, and we have confidence that the Secret Service will get to the bottom of this. Go ahead.
The President said, hey, let's get to the bottom of what happened here.
Well, I just said that we have confidence that the Secret Service is going to get to the bottom of this, as you all
Oops, my bad.
know. The President follows all the reporting here, and he certainly was briefed by his staff on everything that we know so far. But the Secret Service is investigating what happened over the weekend, and we have confidence that they will get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, so basically,
Hi everyone, Mark Barden.
to summarize what happened, they found some what they believe is cocaine, which is a drug, an illegal illicit drug, on the floor of the West Wing, which a lot of visitors come through for tours. But of course, that's also where, that's what the TV show was called. So, that's where the president and his peoples hang out. What do you think about the situation, Bola?
Check for fingerprints. And
and I was trying to be nice. I was like, in their defense, half the staff there is probably holding anyway, so it could have been anybody. It was just like, shit, that yours, that mine. Everybody started checking their pockets when the news report came out. You see half the staff checking their pockets, like, did I lose my shit? Did I lose my shit? Nancy Pelosi like grabbing all over, like, did I lose my shit? Allegedly,
right?
Allegedly. But we all suspect it's Hunter.
Yeah. Check
it was July 4th weekend. He was finna turn up. I'm damn sure not going out with my old, corny, crazy old pops and not gonna be lit. Oops, dropped my shit. Well, one thing you can say, they know how to have a good time in the White House.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if it's funny when Rick James doesn't, don't be upset now.
It's a hell of a drug.
You didn't mind when Rick James did it, so don't be upset now. Don't act all funny now. There's nothing wrong with the president being involved in illicit transportation of cocaine, because nobody like Ronald Reagan or Ollie North would ever do things like that. Oh, you getting quiet, Bolo? What, they got a gun to your head?
No. Ziggy, what's the word of the day?
Oh, Ziggy.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Word of the day.
Here's the word of the day from the SAT Word of the Day skill. Today's SAT prep word of the day is impetuous. It means something that moves with a lot of force or done with little thought. And it's spelled IMPETUOUS. E-T-U-O-U-S. Here's how you use impetuous in a sentence. He was impetuous as a child, but became more patient as an adult. If you're enjoying your SAT word of the day, check out our slang word of the day skill. Just ask Alexa to enable slang word of the day to start learning new words.
Ooh, I got to do a word in sentence. Oh, so impetuous. I was patient as a child, and I've become extremely impetuous as an adult. Slang word of the day, Bolo.
The reverse. Oh, okay. Ziggy, enable slang word of the day.
Okay, here's slang word of the day.
Today's slang word of the day is throw shade. It means to give someone a nasty look or say something unpleasant about them. Here's how you use it in a sentence. Olivia is mad because Sarah threw shade at her new boyfriend. If you're enjoying your slang word of the day, check out your dictionary's celebrity quote of the day skill. Find and enable it in the Alexa app by searching celebrity quote of the day to hear funny and inspirational quotes from your favorite celebrities.
Celebrities are not funny nor inspirational.
No, not at all.
See, they're getting carried away. They're always trying to feed you something else.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, let me give you an LGBTQ position of the day. Go on and try it.
They throwing shade.
They throwing big shade. Big shade. You know what's the best part about it? The young Caucasian woman reading it. She's like, oh my God. So they got this word, it's called throwing shade. And it's like when, Becky comes in the room and she looks and she's like, ah. And then she's like, ah. And then they're like, ah. And then they'll say, like, ah. And that's throwing shade. Okay? You get it? You learn throwing shade. Like, does she get paid for that?
Mm-hmm.
They could see, affirmative action. See, if they didn't take back affirmative action, Rashida would have been reading that. That's all I'm saying. How you gonna have a Caucasian woman reading the slang word of the day? That's all right. How I supposed to know about it?
I supposed to know.
No and shit.
Emo, are you sleeping? Yeah.
Emo said he only wake up when you don't pay him no attention. Then he mind your business.
You go, huh?
Also, of course, if everybody don't know, on Saturdays we got our show called Bull and Butthead's Techapalooza, where we talk about technology and all kind of technological futuristic opportunities, mathematics. I can see that even Emo like to take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all hype up. Of course, it's the My Part of Town podcast, show all about Philadelphia, what's going on in the city. Yeah, matter of fact, let's check up on Philly. What's going on? We got any Philadelphia updates or anything going on in Philly, Polo?
I'm not sure. I don't even know what's I'm taking another hiatus from YouTube television, so I've been watching the Phillies. We if the playoffs started today, we in. So we about to start making that move. You got to make that move to get back in the first place. So we had a nice little win streak. We above 500 last time I checked. So it's about to be baseball season, and the Eagles is right around the corner.
Yeah,
football's coming up soon.
Yeah, right coming soon.
I'm doing the what's the name again this year? Fantasy football.
Nice.
I'm gonna start sharing some of the players that I'm targeting.
Right.
And see if I can get them.
Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. That looks like the sports is going good. They got their wins going. Is it already past the All-Star break yet?
Is that this week? I think maybe.
Oh, okay. So that's a good time to get hot going into the All-Star break. Come out of that thing burning. It's a good situation. Just grab me some bacon here.
Grab some bacon.
Yeah, some bacon. I was making bacon. I was making bacon before the show started. So we got the guy here, Brian Stott. He's doing the 300 hitter. Let's see what happens. Let's hit the button.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind.
Where's my video credit?
So save up to 75% a year with Comcast Business Mobile. All in the most reliable 5G network with no line activation fees or term contracts. contracts. Switch today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Presented by your local Hyundai dealer.
Ball popped up, shallow left center field. Uh-oh, this is no man's land, and it goes right past the glove of Trey Turner. He juggles it. That's going to allow the second runner to.
Now, Bo, is this the game today?
I'm not sure, man. I've been tubiing and
Come home, Arozarena. Back toward the middle. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Margot gets to it on a hop. Real Muto's for third and stop.
So I guess they played Tampa Bay. Yeah, it says 4 hours ago.
Okay.
That must be it. All right. So they beat Tampa Bay today. Good way. Start your way to victory. The Sixers. They picked up Mo Bamba. What do you think about that, Bolo?
That's what I didn't hear about that one.
Well, he was hurt all last year for the Lakers, so I think we might have got behind him. You know, Lakers already got us once with this bullshit. But I guess we think we came up. We got a good backup for Joel. Or he is a good kid. But 25. High left ankle sprain. He only played 9 games. I hope he's going to get himself back together. And, of course, the reason we got him is because he scored a career-high 32 points against the Sixers on January 19, 1922. On that night, Joel Embiid dropped 50. Was that like a cheap shot? Like, what's going on there? But we got Bama, so I guess we got a good backup. He's a good kid. I'll give him that. So shout out to Obama. Becoming a new Philadelphia 76er. What else we got going on here?
Don't click on those flyers.
Don't
click on the flyers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think. Well, they see it says what they're doing a Flyers rebuild. So I guess the Flyers must suck. Because if you're saying rebuild, that means they must suck. Will that be correct? Okay, excellent feedback. Excellent feedback. So yeah, Voorhees, 13 years later, still hasn't forgotten the loss. Blah 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 blah. 1,000 games. Blah blah blah. For the Toratellas Flyers. What is the Toratellas Flyers? Is that like a third wing thing or something? Interesting. Let's see what this thing says when it comes to it. Let's see the. Let's see what this says. Let's see.
And be an example for the guys and how to approach. I mean, just to
the Flyers.
Bring what I do each day and be an example for the guys and how to approach the day-to-day life of being in the NHL. And they have a lot of guys there that have a lot of experience already, and just go in and compete. And I think biggest thing for any veteran guy that has played in a long time is coming to the rink and putting your work in and competing 100% on the ice every day of practice, every game, and just showing that example every day and enjoying what you're doing and playing this league is a ton of fun, and being able to come there and enjoy it with a bunch of new guys and that are excited to get building and get winning, and that opportunity and that feeling in the room is always exciting, and I'm just looking to be just happy to be a part of it.
There you go. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go and see what else they got going on here. So we got that. What else we got going on in Philadelphia sports? I don't see much else getting mentioned. They're excited about free agency next year. The Eagles, they're doing their thing. I guess they're looking for a new trade target. I don't know who you want to trade for.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So save up to...
Let's get a quick Eagles update report, too. Let's see what the Eagles are talking about here. I'm trying to buy him down here. Shout out to the commercial. See you got. Oh, hit the wrong button.
Who are some linebacker free agents the Eagles should be targeting and why?
Anthony Barr's out there. He's one guy. I was just looking at some names who I don't know how much he has left.
Yeah, he's kind of like a kind of pass rusher. Is it more likely they pull off a trade?
I don't know. It's a good question. I think it's likely that somebody at some point gets cut that they like.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, CJ came in 8 days before the season opener.
Yeah.
It might be something like that. They just cut this guy. Let's get him in here.
The Patrick Queen one is interesting to me. I would, if I'm the Eagles, I'd be very interested in him. The Ravens declined his option, so he's entering a contract year. Now, the Ravens are also a team that's not going to give him away.
Yeah.
And they're a team that they think they're going to be pretty good this year.
So, Bolo, do you think we need linebackers? Oh, I think we lost Bolo.
So, but
he's up after this year.
Yeah. I'd be interested in Patrick Queen.
Good player.
Because I know some people are going to think about Devin White down in Tampa. I think that's going to be much more costly.
These guys were very exciting. All right, so that's the end of our Philadelphia sports review. The Eagles, Phillies, Sixers doing what they do. Mo Bamba on the way. Eagles are out here looking for some nice linebackers. The Phillies are rolling into the All-Star break at above 500 rate and trying to push for first place and just got a nice win over Tampa Bay. All right, so I think so. We do our Philadelphia bio. Let's see what's up with Rich Gannon up in here. Let's see if we can show some Rich Gannon highlights. See if we got a short Rich Gannon highlights. You don't need no long ones. This is what the shortest one is. No, Rich Gannon a bit better. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to check out this channel called ATP, which they have 12 subscribers. Please don't block me, ATP, for playing your video. But let's give you your video credit. Shout out to ATP. Go follow and watch him. We're going to watch a couple of Rich Gannon highlights, then read about his life and do him as the Philly bio of the day, Mr. Rich Gannon. So watch a few Rich Gannon highlights. And I'm using at the ATP channel, which is on the YouTube, and they have some Rich Gannon highlights. So let's check it out and see what we got going on. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Pause it. I hit the wrong button. Time out. God, I'm telling you, Bill, while we fight, I really need somebody to run this shit.
Complete.
There we go.
That's Tim Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Second down and 6. Gannon, look at the time. He slides, still has time. Still has time. Pump fakes, goes over the middle. Complete touchdown to Charlie Garner.
3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Gannon over the middle. Porter, touchdown.
And we're not going to watch all of this touchdowns, but that's the guy we're about to do our review of. Philly bio of the day, Rich Gannon. Check him out. I'm just going to pull up his stuff right here. We're going to give a quick read over his life and get the hell out of here. All right. We already got him up here. Try some other video. Looks out. No. You want the nice big one. Our picture's in the way there. All right. This is only text. There's no fair use issue, so I don't need our picture for this. So I'm gonna just read through the text so if anybody can see. And we do have our guy here, Rich Gannon. The full name is Richard Joseph Gannon. He was born December 20th, 1965. So he's only 10 years older than me. Oh my God, I feel so old. He's only 10 years older than me. Rich Gannon is basically my age. Oh my God, I'm old. Anyway, he's an American former football quarterback who played 18 seasons in the National Football League. Subsequently, he was a sports commentator with CBS Sports for 16 years. Gannon was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and played college football at the University of Delaware. He was a Blue Hen, where he directed Coach Tubby Raymond's Wing T offense. What kind of offense you running? Oh, I'm running a Tubby Raymond's Wing T offense. That's what I was running. Yep, that's what I was running. But he ran Tubby Raymond's Wing T offense. Yes. He recorded at least 2,000 offensive yards, 3 state seasons at Delaware, and was the Yankee Conference Offensive Player of the Year as a senior. In late 1987 NFL Draft, the Patriots selected Gannon, 4th round, intent upon converting Gannon to a running back. Actually, we should have some picture up here. Let me put our side auto up here. That's good. They wanted to convert him to a running back. Now, he was a good scrambler, so I do understand that because I'm a fan. Excuse me. Woo. He began his career as a backup for Wade Wilson. Again, it started in the 4th round, to a running back. He was traded to Minnesota Vikings. He played with the Vikings until 1992. Gannon began his career as a backup for Wade Wilson. Gannon started his first game in 1990 in relief of an injured Wilson and would start as many games in 1992. He formally became the starting quarterback for the Vikings and led the Vikings to an 11-5 season in the playoffs after 2 consecutive losing seasons. Gannon played with the Washington Redskins in 93. They should have kept him. I don't know why they got rid of him. The Kansas City Chiefs from 95 to 98, and the Oakland Raiders from 99 to 2004. With the Raiders, he achieved his greatest success, including 4 consecutive seasons, making the Pro Bowl 1999 and 2002, 3 consecutive postseason appearances with the Raiders from 2000 to 2002, 2 All-Pro selections, 2000, 2002, 1 MVP, and appearance in the Super Bowl 37, Super Bowl 37 in 2003. However, Gannon spent much of his final 2 seasons, 2003, 2004, with injuries. He was getting old by then, though. Raiders had losing records in the season. After retiring from football for the 2005 season, Gannon began career in sports broadcasting. I don't know why I'm reading this so silly. He served as a sports analyst for NFL and CBS throughout the 2020 NFL season. In his early life, Gannon attended St. Joe's Preparatory School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philly represent. And won 3 varsity letters in each football and crew. I guess that's the thing with so he used to be one of the guys in the river with the boats. Twice in basketball, so he could ball too. His senior season, he won his first team All-City as a punter and a quarterback, so he could punt and throw the ball. He threw for 1,500 yards his senior season, which for a high school kid, I guess that's a lot. In college, he went to University of Delaware. He was a great guy. He was a member of the Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, which sounds like that was not a black fraternity. Oh, that's funny. And of course, as they mentioned, he ran Tubby Raymond's Wing T offense. So that was high-fighting, highfalutin football. With the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens football team, Gannon first played as a punter before switching to quarterback his sophomore year. Gannon set 21 school records, including total offense 7,432 yards, 5,927 passing yards, 845 passing attempts, 462 completions, and was the only Delaware State player in all time to achieve at least 2,000 yards on offense in 3 years in a row. As a sophomore, Gannon won the Eastern College ECAC Eastern College Athletic Conference Division IIA Rookie of the Year award in 1984. In 1986, during his senior season, Gannon won the Yankee Conference Offensive Player of the Year honors and was an honorable mention as an All-American selection. When he led the Raiders to Super Bowl 37 in 2003, he was the second player from the University of Delaware to go to the Super Bowl. His college stats were pretty good, had a great career, threw a lot of picks, but whatever. 6'2", bad mamma jamma, Rich Gannon. Played for the Vikings, 87, 88, 90, 92. Got pushed around a lot. He seemed like a good quarterback to get traded a lot. He had some great seasons, had some great jobs. Actually, later in his career was the first time he played a full season. He was injury prone. That's what it is. There it is, guys. Rich Gannon did not play because he was injury prone. And the reason he was traded from Minnesota, but look, Minnesota, he played 14 and 12 games, 15 and 11, 12 and 12. Then he's 8 and 4. He's hurt. Then he goes to Kansas City. He's hurt again, 2 and 0, 4 and 3, 9 and 6. Then he goes to Oakland. He plays all 16, 4 years in a row, and he finally gets Pro Bowls out, and then he starts getting hurt again. So that's what it was with Rich Gannon. He was a good quarterback, but he was injury prone, and that's why he was traded around a lot. And he finally had a healthy full careers before he got out of there. That's pretty cool. He only ever threw for 27 touchdowns. Yeah, not really that great. I love Rich Gannon. Gannon's a baller. He's retired from football. He joins the CBS crew. He does his broadcasting now with Kevin Hart and a bunch of other dudes. His father-in-law is he's running back Bill Brown. He's married. He's got a wife, Shelley, 2 daughters. He had somebody diagnosed with celiac disease. His parents serve as national spokesperson for celiac disease and organized an annual celiac walk at the Holy Family Catholic High School in Victoria, Minnesota. Gannon is a practicing Roman Catholic. Well, I just threw that one in there. I mean, you didn't have to throw Jesus at me there, guys. All right, so that is Rich Gannon. I don't know. I think I lost Volo. You sleep there, Volo? Yep, we lost Volo. So we are at the 10:39 mark. There's 6 minutes left. I think we have reached the end of the show. My shoulder's killing me. Everybody, once again, hope you guys had a great July 4th. Hope you have a great rest of this week and great upcoming weekend. I'm a City Enforcer, a.k.a. Poppy Carl, the bad boy, a.k.a. Black Jesus, a.k.a. Fair Use, and credit to everybody through the show. Thanks to YouTube and Twitch and Facebook for being respectful of me and not blocking me and not striking me and stuff like that and understanding my fair use report. Shout out to Zelda for doing what they do. Shout out to Rich Gannon for being from Philly. Shout out to the White House for bringing what appears to be illicit drugs in the White House. You guys know how to party. Joe Biden, I was wrong about you, bro. My bad. And then Tracy Ellis Ross, baby, you are 50 years old. You have a great body and you're very rich, but you're kind of busted. Stop showing your boobies and stuff. It's weird, babe. Just totally weird, babe. That's all I'm saying. Stop it. You look like a horse. Anyway, let's get out of here with some of my final words. I guess I'll play some videos to even it up right at 10:45 or something. Or I might even just let something run past that. I don't know. My neck hurts. I'm tired. I might just let music play, just let it play. Why not? That's what I got my own channel for, right, guys? But I'm going to bring up some stuff to play. Remember, everybody, love is good. Life is better. You better do something that's going to make you last forever. Happy July 4th. Love all you guys. You guys have a great night. We're going to play some videos and stuff just to get out of here. And, oh, you know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to play. I think I got my rap video. I'm going to play my rap video, right? I got my rap video. What, Carl, play your rap video. Go, guys, make sure you go get my song.
We do politics over Punani. We do education over ecstasy. We do literacy over linguistic ability. N-A-T-U-R-A-L, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a
Biggie, ain't no plastic in the body. Keep that trash away from Kitty. Like my ladies green the way the nature made them. Curly hair the nation, chocolate preferentation. We like the ladies, litty flavored basket rock. Skinny waistin', don't get it wrong, we even take them yellow, brown, Caucasian. Patron Dr. Umar, ain't no bunny hopping, too far. The natural queens coming all sizes, dropping stars.
Natural, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Natural, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural
it's going down. Black Trump in the house. Body parts soft, clean, jean pillows popping. Tasty water flows, nappy heads steady rocking. Where your man at? Well, I'm here now. All that big chat, it ain't here now. Protection in the building, family beat and drilling. Cooking for the kids and get me piece of beat and dealing. My trusted counsel when I get my piece of bacon building. Keep the family diet clean. I need a
natural, wanna get it as clean and no plastic anywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. natural, wanna get it as clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey, we do murder over money, and we do righteousness over your activity. Of how it goes down. They get the real
so
Jones.
Fireworks. Check this out.
They get the real Jones. You see they left over out here? Remnants of good times. They be wildin'. They get like the big Jones. They're just like, Leesh.
Yeah, so that's the fireworks, guys. I meant to show that earlier. Anyway.
I need a natural girl. A Big Papa Africa.
All right, we out here, guys.
We do literacy.
I gotta get used to this because I got too many things in here. Okay, there we go. That's removed. I hit this. All right, we're gonna play this again.
It goes down.
This is the firework containers from all my neighbors.
They get the real Jones. You see they left over out here?
In the morning.
Remnants of good times. They be wild. They get like the big Jones. They're just like, Leesh.
That's my neighbors. You gotta love them. They're very nice people. So once again, that is the end of the My Part of Town podcast. Shout out to Tracy Ellis Ross. Even though I give you a hard time, lady, you still got a great hot body and you are very successful. Shout out to the White House for knowing how to party. Shout out to Hunter Biden. What is your connect, bro? Allegedly. Shout out to Rich Gannon from being from Philadelphia. And as I always like to say, even though I already said it once, love is good. Life is better. Do something to make yourself last forever. We out of here. It's the My Part of Town podcast. See you on there this Saturday for Volo and Buttheads Techapalooza, and this Monday for the Noodle Free Mondays. We out of here. And bro,